I've got some insane trading methods that can help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 22, but before we jump into that, I need to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. All right, boys. So jumping into these trading methods, we got a couple different low budget things for you guys to try out to help build your coins up. And if you are new around here, make sure that you guys do drop a follow on Twitch for all my daily live streams, and then join the Discord as well for more trading tips, investments, all that good stuff. But first thing we're going to be looking at here is silver MLS players. Now, these cards have value because right now there's only 3 league SBCs out right now, and the MLS is one of them. And as you can see, all MLS silvers are going to go for about 350 coins or more here right now. So per usual with this kind of filter, what we want to do is find the price they sell out here, which is 350, and then try to pick these up for 150 coins under what they sell for. So for these MLS cards, I'd like to pick these up for 200 coins or less. Now bidding is really going to be the way you're getting these cards. You can snipe these for 200 a piece. It's not really worth it because you're going to pick up a lot more cards bidding, and it's going to be really easy to pick these cards up typically. So it's going to be very easy coins. And even if you're picking these up for 200 and selling for 350, a lot of people would say, well, like that's not much profit, but you're only losing 18 on tax, so you're still making 132 coins a card here. If you can pick up 5 cards a minute, let's just call it 130, you're making 650 coins a minute, which is some very nice coins. You're making right between 30 and 40k an hour, which when you're on a really low budget is very nice for you. So the silver MLS one, nice and easy. And I did go and bid on some cards before the video. Let's see what we've ended up winning. I got a couple here for 200. We got some more bids coming in here. And if you're getting outbid on all of these, it's not really worth going to the point where you're making like 50 coins a card. So either find the price you can pick these up at or move on to another filter, which we can show you another one right now that will work for you as well. Now moving on to our next one here, what we're going to do is we're going to move over to the other minor league that has a league SPC right now, which is the Eredivisie here. Now, these silver Eredivisie cards right now are going for the same price here. So it's going to be basically the exact same filter. Just going to go silver and then try and bid on these cards for 200 or less, Eredivisie and MLS here. So looking at these cards, sometimes you get this glitch here where not everything in the filter pops up. Like it says there's not a card for 7-8 minutes here. I'm guessing that's incorrect here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this because sometimes this actually does just get messed up. I mean, I think it's just completely glitched right now. I mean, sometimes there is just an issue with it and you got to kind of work through it. But I guarantee you there's some cards you can bid on here. It's just a little bit of a mess up with the transfer market system. And there's been this issue for literally like a year and a half. I don't know how it hasn't been fixed, but we move. And if you're having an issue, you can even sit here and try to snipe these cards. So let's say these silver Eredivisie cards, I try to pick these up for 200 or less. And I especially don't like sniping with these kind of methods like the Eredivisie and the MLS because you're literally having to snipe these for minimum price. So the only way you get one is if somebody literally lists one for the lowest possible price at 200 coins here, which is not going to happen that much, especially at the time I'm on right now, which is very late at night. I'm not really going to find anything here. But when we get silver pack supply around like marquee matchups and stuff, there's a lot more potential to see some cards there. You can see here, we're now picking some of these MLS cards up. So we'll go ahead and list these up. And if you're not making the profits you like, there's a million different leagues you can do this with. So it's not really that big of an issue. You can just move to another one. Again, I've showed you the Eredivisie and the MLS, which are going to be a little bit more contested, I would say, just because they're the SPCs that are out right now. You could go do this with any of the major leagues. You can go bronze or silver cards, and they'll be just fine. So, for example, actually, let's go for one a way that you can kind of mess around with the MLS filter. If you go silver MLS Brazilians, this would be an interesting one for you. This is for icon swaps, and you can see these cards are down at 1,900 coins or so. And these cards get listed for cheap a lot. You can see one 1,500 there, one 1,600 there. These are selling for about 1,900 coins a piece, and these typically aren't too bad to pick up sniping and bidding, especially late at night is where I find a method like this thrives because you don't have a lot of people on these more kind of distinct specific filters. You have a lot more people on the generic ones where late at night you can get a lot of these deals. For example, I'll probably get this Brazilian for 750 and I'll be able to sell them 1,900 just because it's a very specific filter that a lot of people I feel like don't know about, which is why sniping isn't going to be as great for it because there's only about 12 or so Brazilian silver cards in the MLS. So there's not going to be as many of them popping up in this filter either. So a couple minor points there where you can kind of mess around with the filter, potentially make more coins off of it. But guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video.